Hello, thanks for stopping by my channel today. My name is Ajnira, and for the past 20 years, I have had a passion and a practice of helping people with transformation, not as a psychologist or as a coach, but as a healer and as a guide. So, the way I work is to use spiritual tools and teachings to help people confront and overcome the challenges that they're meeting on their path. I have a mind, body, spirit holistic healing practice. I am a holistic nutritionist. I do hypnosis, spiritual healing, or energy healing, and intuitive psychic readings using tarot. So I'm hoping that you're interested to see how spirituality can inform your understanding of who you are, your greater reality, and the problems that you'd like to transform in your life. What I'd really like to do is to help you to get your hands around your spirituality and be able to have greater access to it. So the kinds of topics that we'll be talking about will be diverse because mind, body, spirit is fully integrated. And we'll be definitely talking about things like healing, restoring the body, reversing health conditions, maybe lifestyle options that are optimal, but also things like what to do if the bottom falls out under you in your life, or how you would go about making behavioral changes, pattern changes, or how to feel differently about something that has happened or that you've gone through. But whatever topics we'll be talking about, we'll be looking at it through a spiritual lens. So I'm hoping that that is something that would interest you. My story is that I've been interested in these topics for a very long time. I began having what I could call awakening experiences from a very young age, probably around 6 or 7 years old. And it was very frightening and very just destabilizing. And I really didn't have any framework to understand what I was going through. And really, I didn't have anyone around me that could explain things to me, answer the questions that I had about what am I doing here, God, death, like the topics that all of us wonder about in our lives. And even growing up, I would say that the solutions that most people were pursuing and the advice that I got and the conditioning from society and just friends and family and all kinds of my parents, relatives, I didn't feel like those solutions were really good. And I know that the decisions that I was making for my life were not very good. I didn't feel like I was prepared and capable to really navigate this life without some secret weapon and some secret knowledge that was beyond normal. And so my interest and need to know more fueled my tearing down a spiritual path. of research and reading and experiencing in my life. And I really always pursued it. I studied tarot from the age of 15. And really, I have had 2 other careers before this one. And I would say that these kinds of studies helped me tremendously in no matter what was happening and no matter what I did. I had one career that it was necessary for me to be able to know the unknown and to know price changes and patterns before they happened. So always practical and always useful. And whenever I came up to something really challenging and I was able to have the advice and counsel and two-way dialogue with celestial beings and the heavens, I found that their solutions did satisfy me. They did work. They did hold up. And they didn't produce unintended consequences or other problems that were going to happen down the road from the solution that I was encouraged or advised or helped out by them to pursue. So I really feel that you can benefit as well from this knowledge, these teachings, these perspectives. Does that sound interesting to you? I hope it does. And if it does, then I invite you to step into the sacred. I invite you to step on to a spiritual journey. I invite you to be more aware and awake on the spiritual path that you're already on. So thank you for watching. It was really good to be able to connect with you. And I look forward to sharing how you can become more free and more empowered and live with more ease and a higher consciousness through this knowledge. So please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.